Ben our own mommy and party for quarter no be so. I can't wait to today go make am for as from today when I know say Ben we people they wanna be covered. I believe say the mess of the use of Aboriginal men, I believe they no go happen again. Aboriginal men with. I believe we spend. I believe we plan most of them away.
Fellow Ambazonians, una good evening for all una. For all our people there for ground zero, una good evening for all una. For our people there for diaspora, una good morning for some of una, and una good afternoon for the other one there for diaspora. For all Ambazonian for other parts of the globe, especially the one that we did for that side for Southeast, for Asia, the one that we did for Japan, we did for Singapore, for Malaysia, for Hong Kong, for that side for India, even Ambazonian, and they did for inside Afghanistan. Una good night for all una. Now almost daybreak for our own side. Daybreak where they come for Thursday, for morning time for our own side. We so salute, for Friday for our own side. We so salute all una. For our hustlers and for that side for the Middle East and the Persian Gulf. Una share for una for hustling. All our people then for that side for Europe. We throw a cafe for people then for Europe. For Ambazonians then for inside Nigeria, where they call and say ground 1. And for Ghana, where they call and say ground 2. We throw a salute. I just finished a talk for one Ambazonian waiting for one of the refugee camps for inside Nigeria. We throw a salute. We say a share for all now for how now the whole heart. I don't come today for talk for our people them. Now a very exciting time for the liberation of the Ambazonian people them. Any person we don't follow which go on for social media, any person we don't follow which leaders that they talk. I don't think say anytime it don't ever be sweet past the place where we're right now. I don't think say there is another sweet time it don't ever take place for a liberation struggle. It pass witty, it don't happen, and witty they happen right now. Now the most sweetest time for the history of our people them, now the most hopeful time for our people, their lives, now the best time this for Biya and Ambazonian. So when I welcome for our discussion for today, before we enter inside the story for today, first, make we bring una the news of what did happen for Meta, what did happen for Meta land, what did go on the ground for inside the Meta land. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, the ADF, with a National Liberation Army, it only takes steps for correct all the errors we don't make them on the ground in terms of fighting. For stabilize our communities them. And start for put in better structure them for place, for communities and for districts. Structures where they reflect the fighting for our liberation for our homeland. Structures where they reflect how were the forces and the communities they go work hand in hand. The structures of the transition authority for solve community problems and make sure say our people they feel safe for place where forces that they operate. The king of Momo, the Ambazonia Defense Forces General for the state of Momo, General Sumanguru, the overall ADF commander for the state of Momo, under the leadership of the Supreme Commander of Ambazonia Defense Forces, General Efang, they don't install a new brigade, a new ADF brigade for Metaland by the Meta people themselves, by the Meta picking them, by the Ambazonian people them, for stop the abuse, the excessive abuse on our communities and the intoxication and the infighting and the division and the tribalism for Meta. Finally, nationalism, patriotism, Ambazonian, freedom, and what our people they fight for, now you don't enter inside Meta land. Now the spirit of patriotism, now you don't enter for Meta land. Now the spirit of nationalism, now you don't take over from the darkness of tribalism, from the darkness of intoxication. Today, as we talk, make una hear from the commander and make una see directly from the report from the ground.
They make call and know they did plenty. I'm now fight our own mommy and party for quarter. No be so. I can't wait to today go make them as from today moon and know say then we people they wanna be covered. I believe say the mess with the use of I believe they not go happen again. When it's happening with I believe they go pass most of them away. See the way they make call and know they did plenty. But when it's never call moon and no call me, don't can't do. Moon I tell them say Baba will enter 2023. Moon I tell them say bye bye. The old has gone, the new has. Oh. That come the one you now say this 2023 no good day as 2022 today. That come the one you may with them. Are days I'm being 24/7. And I will beg my papa say if any soldier wrong any man, me no vex na me no hide for barbecue grum for back. You come ahead with your issue. You try for correct your brother and your picking your brother. All will never carry on for here. And any man get a part for ever play. Without una will be nobody. Without we two una no day. So we no fit exist una no day. And no fit exist we two no day. So the things will flow na equal. When I wrong you, you call me my brother. You don't mind my toe. I tell you the power, oh my oh sister, I'll be very sorry. Again, I want common enemy. When I laugh, we the Cameroon. Our focus na Biya. I know we get a lot of tell una. I believe say if I believe I no get no to we have to pay una or have to give una for here. But the only thing what they promise say me I will give una, I will give una independent. Now independent. What have to give una?
I said give me one gold out there without.
Now independent. So me man no fear. This one so he do. 2023 no good day late. 2022 no be so. Change is good day plenty. Plenty change is good day now. Sure how to do now. From how to do now. So I go only beg my parents. See na stand for back. We prayer. We stand beg we here.
I will not talk to Ashaman.
I take one na beg una. I know to don't wrong una plenty. But we na forgive we for our wrongness. That's why because she for food, you know, cut food, the wife, the shit, they put have her. No be so.
Yeah, na mamidis. Now we are mamidis. We recover we from Amazonian land. Now the magide this we don't buy them. Give them. Say me share them we mamid them. Me share them we people them we ide from Amazonian land. We fight. So the mamidis in them na maflo. Magide this way ADF don't jam under the leadership of big number under the leadership way na Colonel A2 General A2 way to control Momo or control Bengi Center na the talk so now the thing that this way the beginning they don't can jam for the people them. Say all we will do together, we therefore work together for love and peace and unity.
At the worker, I want to what you did. I see machine that they come upside down. Me too at the dress, make machine too fast for your own side. Me too apart for my own side. Why the break say, yep, now you would the final.
All right. As soon as I don't hear. The General Sumanguru of the Ambazonian Defense Forces, as he don't come for institute the Ambazonian Liberation Transition Authority and for install Commander A2 as the ADF commander for Metaland. We want call on all the Meta people them. All the Meta people them, all mommy, all papa them, especially the one for diaspora. Una support una picking them. May they do fine work. Una support the structured forces where una don't give them the mandate, the mission for liberate the land with good practices and a code of conduct. When I don't hear from the General SSF, 2023, you know, they like 2022 for the Meta people them. So, with the appeal and call for all the Meta traditional and cultural groups and what they did for outside. We understand what don't happen for the past. How they abuse una trust. And take the good Meta people them. Make Meta become the center point for infighting and poison for our liberation struggle. We don't clean that past. Now we move forward. Una support una picking them. Finally, we dey for this place. We all man, if he get trust back for the liberation. We all man, if he put the head for one direction as a leader, as a general talker. Now for inside the market square that, when our forces they come, meet up papa them, meet up mommy them, meet up population, forget one talk and for start talk one with one more. How forces and the community they go work hand in hand under the transition authority where it go involve now the community will work hand in hand for the progress, the development, the peace, the security, and for solve community problem them when they come up. Now the direction this will go. Now the direction this will go. 2022, and it will be like 2023. Now, make I go for the next news. We bring all una for here. All una don't see the flyer, we don't come out for the leader office. The president of Ambazonian Governing Council, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, he put out a flyer yesterday for your office. The communication department of AGOFC be put out a flyer for make announcement. Say the leader, he go address the people them yesterday. Before that time one reach, we send una a message from my office. For tell una say because of the leader, the business, the things the meeting. The leader no forfeit for talk on again yesterday. Today, for the leader office, they don't move an official flyer where the core groups them, where they don't come together for stand together for Ambazonian, for work together for the benefit of our people them. They don't come, put out a message for all una, for inform una. Say when I be don't hear about, say talks that they go on. When I don't hear, say the AGOFC, it don't bring other movements together. Say the time don't right. Because of the work when I don't do them. Because of the resistance where our mommy, our papa, our brothers and sisters, they don't put them on the ground. Because of the strategy where Ground Zero implement them and diaspora also implement them. Because of the sacrifices where all we will make them collectively. Because we follow a roadmap. We not do things anyhow. We follow a strategy. We follow a vision for all the work we did do. We follow a path for victory. For get to this point. When our hard work don't pay off. When our sacrifices, they don't show signs of the expected fruits. It take a sense for defeat occupation. It take a sense for end tyranny. It take a sense and sacrifice and hard work for defeat a country like Cameroon. When we talk say Cameroon don't be defeated, now because we will lay out certain evidence, steps them, we all we follow them, for track our progress and then come to a scientific conclusion. We don't come very far as a people. It will be easy? Hell no. It be very difficult. It will be very chaotic at times. Times the day where all man, including myself, he talks in a way to this. Times the day where all will feel tired. Times the day where all we will feel, say, you feel like you won't give up. Times the day where we stop for belief. But we keep pushing, we keep pushing, we keep pushing. The leader continues for tell we. Make we stay focused. Make we continue for mobilize. Make we continue for belief. And this time for tell we, if we do this thing, we do this thing, we do this thing, we do this thing. It go take we reach where. 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 One step at a time. One step at a time. Will we get any failures? We'll get drawbacks? Of course. People, they do all kind of things for draw way back. But we'll come back. We'll continue. We'll continue. We'll continue. I want can tell Wuna today. Say the flyer when I don't see I'm not been a fake, not been a fake flyer. Now a real flyer approved by the 4 leaders. On Saturday, when I just 2 days from now. On Saturday, it will be the number 7 day for this January for 2022. As I be tell when 2 days ago, say they say 2023. It will be a year of promise for the Ambazonian people. Now just last week, I tell you 2 days ago, I come again, I can't tell you say 2023 in a year of promise for Ambazonian. Now in this today, when number 5 day for January for 2023, the leaders can announce them for Una. So we don't make significant progress. We don't make the biggest progress since 1961. Now the first time this, for the history of our people them, Cameroon bow. Now the first time this for the history of our people them, a generation, a humble Cameroon occupation. Now the first time this for the history of our people them, Paul Biya bow to the pressure, to the unbearable pressure from our resistance. Now the first time this, with the arrogant Cameroon state, they don't be arrogant anymore. Now the first time this, where Cameroon they don't realize and say, Cameroon cannot exist without Ambazonian. The reality don't hit them. Confusion don't enter inside La République. Paul Biya a government, they fight each other. There is big infighting within the Cameroon government. The infighting not easy. Now, the fear say the army, if he overthrown the weak Biya government, will be divided. So now you get one side, the people the way they talk say okay, make they go negotiate with the international community and Ambazonian. The other one they say no, they must put na transition government. They must make Fran Biya be for power. They made it leave this matter. When Fran Biya come, he can't change the story, call for reconciliation. Then you get the other side when at the army. And the people where they control the army, they say no, the war must continue. Biya don't colo. Enough he talk, enough he reason, enough he hold the center anymore. Now you don't make Cameroon crumble like that. Now the sense, put them on the table. Now the strategy we all we implement them. Now the sacrifices we all we implement them. Now it don't make Cameroon. It don't turn a country of international shame. And now, when I see what they do, they want to take their own picking them. sacrifice their future. School fees for university student them for Cameroon, they want move them now from 50,000 to 300,000 because money not there for the country anymore. Money not there for them for pay the soldier them. Money not there for them for fight the war. Money not there for them for buy bullet. So money for the country not there. Now they want carry them, go put them now for school picking their head. Say school picking, they must cough the money given for poor Biya for continue the war. A war we don't really lost them. So now they want move school fees for university students them from 50,000 to 300,000. A 500% increase during these economic times. Now, which kind of country that? The signs will be very clear. The signs will be very clear. They want to move book them for moto from 25,000 to 50,000. Just book them, basic book them for moto from 25 to 50,000. So how the average person for inside Cameroon will survive? How the average family for inside Cameroon will survive? How the average family will not fit, they never even fit for pay their picking their school fees for 50,000. How the woman go pay school fees now way now 600,000 for send picking them for university? The end times. Desperation. The fall of Cameroon, the rise of Ambazonia. Make una take pride for which it only happen. Una prepare yourselves. The fucking monster, it don't be reduced into Arata. Poor Biya will be thinking it be a monster. We don't reduce poor Biya and turn it into small pussy. Into small Arata. When I the worker, now with your finger them for down. Small time poor Biya go start chop shit. Oh yeah. Very soon, poor Biya, he go put his hand for inside toilet. He go shit. Put his hand for inside toilet. He carry him. He chop him. Now yeah, small time. Because he go reach on that level. They go be so frustrated because of this defeat. Just like a picking Brenda. It be chop shit. It go shit. Shit, she don't for your own chair. For parlor, shit. Carry and rub am for his skin. Make video for outside. Poor Biya own go worse. Ambazonian defeat of Cameroon. It go make all them go lost sense. Because they don't know how to handle the shame. My message for all we today. Make we understand one thing. Una leaders, they will come address una and deliver the good news for all una. And deliver the good news for all una. Because it's a big achievement for this generation. But I want back una for one thing. I want back all una. You know, say during this time, a leader, he don't work very hard for achieve a vision for a people them and bring other leaders together for speak as one people, for speak for what you are people they fight for, which are people they don't ask them, and what you are people they don't stand for. We know so during these times as well, confusion go day. The one the way they don't want Ambazonia make it succeed. They go move all kind conspiracy theories. They go move all kind lies. They go move all kind propaganda for make you not believe. Say be possible for Ambazonia for get to this point. They go tell you saying a lie. Because they not be included. They go tell you say, oh, it not happen. Because they never ever believe in Ambazonian. Because they never ever believe say a common people. They feel use sense for create progress for their people them and give their people them hope. So when you dey out there, you hear people the way they don't always believe say make we divide ourselves and tear ourselves into pieces so that make the liberation struggle end. So that they continue for benefit from Cameroon occupation. When I go hear them go make all kind conspiracy theories. Because they never believe in Ambazonian. The one way they believe in Ambazonian would always tell when I say it be possible. Wait till we God enough do am need to exist. Waiting where God enough do am it need to exist. Everything as the big book where they call them Bible they talk. With God, everything be possible when you believe. With God, all things for this life, it be possible to a people where they believe. So the thing where God not fit do and for a people need to exist. We don't always believe from day one for the justness of our struggle, the science of our strategy, the power of the Ambazonian people them, and our resilience for see Ambazonia into a reality. We don't always believe. We don't always believe, say, if our people they stay focused, we must achieve all the goals them along the way until we get independence. We don't always believe. We don't believe, say, with hard work and faith and commitment and sacrifice, we come up from a nothing people to be something in the world as a people. We don't always believe, so we'll get for this point. That's why we do the hard work every day, because we believe. Because we believe for the Ambazonian dream. Because we believe for the dignity of our people them. Because we believe for the rights of our mommy them, our papa them. And we know say one day, just one day, our people will get a free homeland. We know so we fit defeat Cameroon. We know so we fit defeat the Biya, the gendarmes, the police, the army. We know so we fit defeat them. We know say if we inspire the community enough, we inspire the boys enough, we inspire our girls enough, and we show them a plan where they follow them, and they believe in it, and they commit into it, we know say collectively we fit deliver a free homeland to our people then. The Ambazonia Governing Council, it don't always believe for collective effort. We don't always believe, say, if we work together, genuinely, purposefully, for follow a common course of action, we believe so we could deliver a free homeland to our people then. We don't believe for teamwork. We don't believe for genuine and transparent collaboration based on purpose and for recognize each other contributions. So when things they don't come up like this, the leaders always stay away at the moment that for reach out. That's why the leader build a team of Ambazonian nationalists for the commitment of the freedom of our people then. So when I get hope, Saturday, that the day when I go hear directly from our leaders of all the work where they don't do for the last 3 months for deliver justice to the Ambazonian people then. For give the Ambazonian people them the justice where they deserve them through the international system. And for shame the devil. When I don't achieve something, when no other people, they don't ever achieve them for this short time. Wait till the Ambazonian people don't achieve them internationally. No liberation struggle don't ever do them for this short period of time. So I want to be very proud. I don't get much for talk. I will leave and make the leader and the team of leaders who they represent Ambazonia. Will leave and make themselves they can deliver the news for una. Not only them will deliver that news for una. So una stay firm. Una be hopeful. Una be committed. I want to appeal again, my second appeal for all una. As you don't bring La Republique to their knees. And we'll put rope for their neck for the international community. At the time we need more guns on the ground than any time before. Because at the time will the enemy be more desperate. When you don't defeat them, and now that defeat don't reach right for the international community, we rope them down for their neck and rope them down for their foot, they will become more desperate. That's why, while the leaders will come make an announcement for una, all we need for staff for mobilize. Whether you did that for ground zero or you did for diaspora, we will need more guns on the ground. Now so, when you did win, now the time that you get for do the hardest work, any person will succeed. As you succeed, your responsibility will increase. As you move and take Cameroon out, both on the ground and internationally, now we need for staff to take control. So what are you doing for ground zero? Start for prepare yourself, because the real work don't start. The real work for take back Ambazonia don't start. All right? The real work for take back ground zero don't start. We will require more guns than what the leader don't tell now. Operation 200 AK, now just a starter. We get for go higher, because the responsibility for take back homeland it go increase. All man now get hope. I know say when they be done fool when I in the past, when I hear all kind noise for 3 years and then at the end they can't tell when I say been a nothing. But not be this time around. This time around we'll do serious work within the international community for make sure say we'll get something and we don't get them. And it be significant and it be big. Now the point is 2023 now a year of promise to our people them. Because the thing where God not fit do it need to exist. As they talk with God, all things they be possible. And so too those things they be possible to the Ambazonian people them. Now when I hear this, when I claim them. Now when I time this, when I claim them. All what you want to fight for, you don't take it to a certain point. All we need for be proud of. Make a repeat them. We believe say collectively we will deliver independence to the Ambazonian people. Then. We believe say collectively we go create a stable Ambazonia. We believe say collectively we go create a post-independent stable Ambazonia where it go attract the international system and international community for them for can invest for our country and create opportunities for our people then. All right? So we believe say collectively as all we fight, we go create systems where they go allow we for work together effectively without infighting. They go allow we for work together on the ground with all the forces them, without infiltration, without division, without this one talk say, oh, I define for this one, without this one talk say, oh, I define for this one. We all man go focus on one thing. In the last 3 months, we don't focus on one thing and we don't produce a significant result. Very significant, very big. We do them all quietly. No noise. No money to fight for credit. As a people. For our people them. For the one who they there for jail. The one who they suffer for refugee camps. The one who they suffer for bush. The one who they don't die. The one who they don't burn their houses. That's why we got to be very humbled. Because all we do now on behalf of our people there will be servants. I should always tell now. The Ambazonian Governing Council is a vehicle for deliver independence for Ambazonia. Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba a leadership na a vehicle for deliver independence for the Ambazonian people them and help them for create a stable state filled with prosperity and opportunity for everybody. ADF na a vehicle for the independence. Now all we will build the state together. Now all we will build Ambazonia together. For now, the Ambazonian Governing Council, as time to move on, we will work with all the other one them for bring everybody together. Nobody left out. We no will leave no person behind. The good, the bad, the ugly. But we'll go until we make certain progress before we will find room for bring other one them so that then we can't spoil them. For now for build that stability within which we want to achieve and for our people them. So now an inclusive process, all man will be included. But stages a day where that inclusion will take place. Stages go day where the traditional rulers or traditional authorities, they will be part of the discussion. Women's group, youth groups, they will be part of the discussion. But stages they will be. The forces stages will be. Time go day where all activists they will come together. Or not through stages. For now, that the core leadership, the shape policies, where they reflect the aspirations of our people them. So step by step, all man will be included into the process. All man. Not be a few. We don't already hear all the one the way they don't call we terrorists. The Southern Cameroon International Town Hall, where they don't use them for sabotage Ambazonia. They don't decry, say they don't include them for inside. But now then they be the first people them. We did not spend the last 2 years for try for bring AGOF sit down. Now they decry. Say, why would I not include we? They go include una with time. For now, as we don't talk, it will be a stage process. All man will go through a certain stage. We must secure the victory first for the people them. For make sure say spoilers they don't come inside can check around. Because that's what in the day. So all man will be included at the right time. When it don't be secure enough. Alright? So ground zero, una get faith. Una trust una leadership. Una trust una forces. Una believe for the strategy. We go give una the independence we una need them. We know what for do. For take la republic down. As una don't see them. So una don't give we una blessings. Una don't give we una trust. We go deliver what una don't ask them. Collectively. Alright? So no man no need for panic. No man no need for shake. No man no need for fear. Say they go leave we out because of this. No. We're not there for that one. We want to build a stable Ambazonia and we want to make all man count. but we get for protect what people that they fight for. So all man go come in through the stages. For now, the focus now how for put more guns on the ground because the enemy will be more desperate. As the military now know say they don't be defeated, and once the statement they come out, their own government come out as the no one the shame they make them for can't come out talk. Make them they come out for New Year's Day for them for can't talk. You know, come out they go the hide. But you know if you hide from Ambazonia. You know if you hide. Biya don't try for hide. Dodge, way no day. Now you know if you hide for this generation. You know if you hide from the international system. So 2 days time when we hear the good news. For now, make all man continue for focus, for be optimistic and for be very hopeful. Continue for praise and focus for waiting all we do and we will know say we move it forward. We need more guns on the ground. We need more bullets for keep the forces them. For expand territorial control. Because the real work, it don't start now. Which we don't do and right up until now. We don't lay the foundation for Ambazonia. Now not the time for finish the work. Cameroon, the time for Ambazonia don't come to an end. They don't be defeated. They don't be humiliated. We don't disgrace them. They don't get place to go. They must pack out. While Cameroon don't be defeated, why don't be disgraced, why don't be humiliated, me and you now get the ultimate responsibility for take back homeland. We know if you take them with noise. Now liberation struggle this. Would you take them with more guns? Guns and more bullets through structured forces. Will they be under a leadership with a clear political objective for the liberation and independence and sovereignty of Ambazonia. All forces, they must state clearly, say this Gubu Adede is standing for the unconditional independence of Ambazonia. As we move through for integrate the ground, we move now for integrate the ground, so that we stop all these atrocities with these loose forces. We do not they under any political movement. Cameroon don't use them for commit atrocities on our communities. Now make a tell when the next one they come and they don't put out a message. Ma bring them up for una so that we send the message directly to our people them. Now in this, I go put them for my platform here. They don't talk say they don't put out a fake. Now in this, I go put them out for una. They don't put out a fake message. I don't do them like how they do them. I not be get time for put them for my system here. I go post them for my system here very soon for my YouTube. They don't put out a fake message where it come out from Cameroon Military Intelligence Services. They don't write and say Ambazonia Defense Forces. They don't talk say we the Ambazonia Military Force. First of all, when I hear something, they talk say Ambazonia Defense Forces for the top, and then they talk say we the Ambazonia Military Forces, we na AMF. They talk say they plan for attack the village of Bashu. When I hear, they talk say we the Ambazonia Military Forces plan to attack Bashu community from the first week of January 2023. They talk say for the following reasons. They talk say Bashu community that they keep refugees from Oboni. When I hear, so Cameroon military intelligence they plan for attack a village for Nigeria, for the Boki community for Nigeria, where they call and say Bashu. The Cameroon military, they plan for attack a village for Nigeria, where they call and say Bashu, where they under Boki local government area for Cross River State, with the pretext say they be Ambazonian fighters, and talk say because they keep Ambazonians them from the Obonyi community. Okay? And they talk say because the Bashu community people them, they be don't beat Ambazonian fighters them, where they be dead. Okay? So, we want to tell the people of And we want to tell the people of Bashu and the Nigerian and the state government for Cross River State, and especially the Boki local government people them. I go actually maybe I go actually make an audio for Boki, for send them for the Boki people them for the Boki local government for Nigeria, and talk for the chairman there for Boki local government. If I find them for Twitter, for send them this message. So the Cameroon military, Cameroon military intelligence, they plan for attack the village of Bashu and kill the citizens there, so that they will blame them for Ambazonia. Now Cameroon government, they plan all these things. All these things will be planned from the office of Cameroon Prime Minister Joseph Diongute and the office of the Cameroon Minister of Territorial Administration Atanganji Paul. Now from those offices they plan all these things in order for say the Nigerian government, when they do this kind of thing for use Ambazonia, the Nigerian government now it go kick all Ambazonian refugees them out. So now part of Cameroon now part of the desperation this, as I already explained for now, with the defeated Cameroon state, it go try for use them for cause more confusion to the Ambazonian people them during this time of Ambazonian victory. So now pay close attention to all these games them. A defeated Cameroon be very desperate. We must increase our ability for protect our communities. And especially these forces who they don't operate for those places for Manu. We understand, say the AROF for Manu, they don't commit a lot of atrocities and commit a lot of crimes because they be misled. 2023, not be 2022. No place where say the Cameroon military, it go either use rogue forces for commit these crimes, or they go use their military intelligence for commit these crimes. So, would they appeal for our people then? If you see anything, call we, report them, so that we fit inform the international community in advance and inform the Nigerian government in advance. In fact, I will take this letter where Cameroon military intelligence don't send them, I go put them on Twitter, and I attach the Nigerian government and the government of the Boki local government area government day for Bashu, so that many people themselves they know when their communities they be attacked, may they know say that the Cameroon government it is sponsor them and not get anything for do with Ambazonia because of the desperation. As we don't defeat Cameroon, no one know. As we don't defeat them, right at the international level, they go try to do all kind of things for weaken the spirit of our people, that make our people not focus on this victory. They go engineer all kind of things. They go start with all kind of messages for social media, make our people not pay attention to the victory. We now ignore any distraction. We not ignore any distraction. Anything we go make our people go start for argue among themselves, we not entertain them. Any person we come out, it can begin to talk na the opposite of what we know say na the reality. Make we not entertain them. As I don't talk yesterday, any person where God knows say he no stand for Ambazonia, nature will clean it out of our liberation struggle. During this period, where we build unity for our people them, the leader don't get more than 22 meetings just in the last 3 months for build our people them together, bring leaders together, get them to work together, get them to stay on purpose, and make them stay quiet until the result they speak for themselves. The leader need to sleep. Make una to not sleep. Muna not live and make the devil enter for una ear or speak to una. Anything we not correct about Ambazonia, throw them out. Not share them, delete them. They send you any message where you listen and you know say, this one it not stand for benefit Ambazonia. Delete them. Even if na me, even if na Capo Daniel, even if na Dr. Ayaba, it can't talk for una. For the way where you know say, this talk, it not resemble what Dr. Ayaba tell you about the liberation and the freedom of Ambazonia. Delete that message, not share them. Our goal now for move our people forward. Our goal now for keep our people inspired and hopeful. Make we do the work where it go give, it go end the suffering of our people them. But make one thing, me be very clear for all man. I make no mistake. There will be zero compromise with Cameroon. Make no mistake. There will be zero compromise with Cameroon. Make no mistake. Not be this generation. We'll not go compromise with Cameroon on anything. The defeat na defeat. Ambazonia defeat of Cameroon na for end Cameroon occupation. So zero compromise. Any leader, we can't give you any excuse for start for talk, for see how we feel hell for bring Cameroon back into Ambazonia. We not speed that leader out. Any activist for this time who don't defeat Cameroon, it can't begin to talk again with water for a two-side mob. We not spit it out. Not been at the time this of confusion. Now the time this of focus. When I don't achieve a significant victory. Another one matter. Zero compromise with Cameroon. Zero reconciliation. Any man who they talk about, say, oh, may they reconcile, may they forgive Paul Biya, may they forgive Frank Biya, may they forgive any person. When I don't hear them, more forgive you now, where they make a mistake. When I spit them out. We get for show Cameroon an uncompromising attitude. A zero reconciliation attitude. We get zero tolerance on reconciliation. We get zero tolerance on compromise. Zero. When they be the key wa people them. Born wa mami them alive. The generation don't rise. We be tell them say justice go come. We be promise Paul Biya say justice it go come. We be promise them say we go defeat them. We promise them. Now 2023 this. Now that the workers are on their knees. Man leave them for here. On Saturday, we prepare ourselves, we go get a very good news. We go make all man it go dance. Because the hard work, it don't pay off. For now, we start for raise money. We need 500 guns on the ground. As Cameroon they come out. We need 500 more guns on the ground. They don't tell General Efang, make it recruit 500 more ADF fighters and put them under training for the next 90 days. And put them under training. We know where to the camp. We must be prepared for take our country back. We need 500 new guns on the ground. Or more guns on the ground. Through trained forces. We know where to the camp. We know where to the camp. We know where to the camp. I will know what you don't achieve. My conversation this one for today. Any man way, or when I get my phone number, when I reach out for me, what are you doing for ground zero? Make we start for contribute the money. We need 500 AKs. We need 500 AKs. Because the game don't end for La République. We need 500 AKs. 500. 500 AKs. We need them. They don't tell General Efang, make it start the recruitment of 500 ADF fighters. 500 new ADF fighters. and put them under training immediately. We need 500 guns. The time don't come, the defeated Cameroon will become desperate. We must prepare the ground for take our country back. So when I don't come very far, when I don't do fantastic work, now at the time for secure that victory. Okay, at the time for secure the victory by securing the land. The international community will finish all team for tell them to get out. For now, that they work that. So if you're there for ground zero, reach out to me. Tell me, say, PS, how I feel contribute for buy one AK? How I feel make them for be part of the group of Ambazonians for take back the homeland? I want for buy my own one AK. Big Mommy, 80 years old, he don't buy his own AK for ground zero. So you, a young man and a young woman, if you get boyfriend and girlfriend, the future of una picking them, when una want give them, they be dependent on the AK where you go buy them for that homeland. If you not buy that AK for that homeland, you not get a future for your picking them. I make a send out a message to the Boki people. I know say for all our forums them, when I know I make politics enter inside. But the Ambazonian one builder not been a reflection of the Cameroon, when a 0.1% of our population out of thousands. Not only a select handful, they get political appointment and they get a better life. The 99.9999999% of the population, they be poor, they be suffer, they be hopeless. This freedom na for una. This freedom na for una picking them. So that they feel live a dignified life. They feel live a life of dignity. They feel live a life of hope. They feel live a life of opportunity. Since our great-great-grandparents, our grandparents, our parents, including we not get roads, will not get water. So what you the supporter for Cameroon? Shame. Any man get it right for a political opinion. But when it comes to the destiny of the Ambazonian people, them, no political opinion not there. You get right for your political opinion. But when it comes to the destiny and the freedom and lives and the survival of the Ambazonian state, your political opinion end. Now with as an opinion of you. The freedom for all we. Even the few them who wanna get political appointment. When I know the conditions, so when I the tribe, when I even live there for go for our own villages. So all we pay the price of the occupation. Just because you get a small political position. The rest of your family, you see the body where they carry them for try for survive everybody. The freedom and independence of Ambazonian are for reduce that burden on you. So that your brothers and sisters, your uncles, your aunties, and their own picking them, they know what they depend on you alone. Just because you be the only big man. The Ambazonian won't create them for any person to be a big man. Because they will get the opportunities to take care of their own picking them. And their picking, they will get their own future because hard work, it will be rewarded by their own success. So we want to help you for take away that burden on you. Because the freedom now for give opportunities for all man. The freedom now say all communities they figure water for drink. All communities they figure road. All communities they figure better healthcare centers. They get better schools. Nursery schools, secondary schools, and colleges. Not be enough for them for begin to come out work inside bush. Die for bad roads. Like now, for come out from Kajifu, for go for Mamfe, because of the nature of the roads. A journey of less than 30 minutes. Now it take an hour and a half. and people get for pay 15,000 francs for an hour and a half for be for bike or for enter for motor. 15,000. How they fit survive? Because of the conditions so the occupation impose them on our people them. Make no mistake, Ambazonia will be free. The freedom now for all everybody. This mistake, this message, not only for the Boki people them, and for all Ambazonian communities. So any person who you think say you be an elite and you want to try for fight Ambazonia, you cannot fight God. You hear? You cannot fight God. You know if you fight God. So stop wasting your time. You not fit fight God. So no waste of time. It be a shame, sir, for even defend Cameroon. It be a shame for you for be inside your own community group. For you for defend Paul Biya, a master of terrorism. It be a shame. How you feel for defend Cameroon, a country of where they manufacture death and genocide. They don't massacre thousands of your own people them. You need a shame for go sit down inside a forum to defend Cameroon because you be an elite. You got to be ashamed of yourself, man or woman. You not got to be very ashamed of yourself for even accept for work for that system. For even be for forum, a community forum, you defend Cameroon because you get some small position. It will come to an end. It will come to an end. Because now you be the only star. You be an elite, so you be the only star. No, it will come to an end. Every Ambazonian child will be a star. You know will be a star you want. Every Ambazonian child will get that opportunity. And they know will go to sleep with Paul Biya for get that opportunity. They know live and make Paul Biya turn their backside. They choke them inside before give them opportunity. The opportunity will come for free. They know they sacrifice their small sister them. For 90-year-old people them. May they sleep with them. For keep them in power. You hear? So for you, for the support Paul Biya for Inside Forum and support the Cameroon state, you need to be ashamed of yourself because you did support killings. You did support genocide. You did support human rights abuses. You did support terrorism. Freedom now for free you and free everybody else. But I know say when the fear, say if Ambazonia gain independence, when I go lost on our privileges. No, you don't already get the privileges. Take your money, go hide them. We not care. Nobody will come after you. As long as you not stand in the path for Ambazonia independence. We not thief as much money as we not like them. Of course, the state don't crumble. We not thief una money. I encourage all Ambazonians them. All Ambazonian citizens and Ambazonian people there, as we call ourselves Anglophones. And they call on all Anglophones who they within the Cameroon state for take all the Cameroon government their money and bankrupt the state. Since they end on the camp, we not take the money. Now Ambazonian people their money, we not take them. I need to encourage corruption. Alright? I need to encourage the rebellion. I need to encourage me when I be corrupt or me when I steal. I need to encourage na part of the rebellion strategy for crumble the Cameroon state. Now my encouragement that if you there for a place within the Cameroon state, take as much money where if you take them as possible and leave the fucking country. The faster we crumble Cameroon by any person for take as much as it fit, carry them come out. The faster the Cameroon go, it go fall. We go now for make Cameroon may fall faster. So I repeat them. I need to encourage stealing. I need to encourage embezzlement or corruption. Wait till I encourage them. I encourage na rebellion for crumble Cameroon. Now the gospel, this is why they preach am. All right? All right. Ma leave am for here. We'll talk for una tomorrow. For now, make una go sleep with very good heart. Una get sweet dreams. Una start for dream una freedom. Una start for dream about una freedom. Una get all my number. Una start for reach out for me. Make we start the work. We need 500 AKs on the ground. 500 AKs. Yeah, we need them now. All right? So, una reach out for me, or una get my number. Una reach out. Say, PS, me and my girlfriend, 1 by 1 AK. How much? PS, me and my wife and my pidgin them 1 by 1 AK. How much? PS, me and my family from Ambazonia, we don't hear the good news, so we don't talk. And we will be very happy for listening to the leaders. PS, where I be don't lost hope for the liberation. Now my hope don't come back. I dey for diaspora. God don't bless me. How much be 10 AK PS? Mr. Asu, God don't bless me and my family. We be contribute money, they be embezzle am. For no other wuru people them. Now how me and my family will fit buy 20 AK for Adam, for Rich, for waiting the leader don't talk, so we need 500 AK. How? Call me. I'll be available. I do my brother Lucas Asu, when the executive press, the press secretary for the executive office for Ambazonia Government Council. Now my message this, a message of hope for all now. All right, una get a good night. Cameroon, una end on come. Una go start for cry. Nyamfuka them. Ah.